Cheers and good morning from Big Love Vinyl in Oak Island, North Carolina. Good way to get the day started. Check it out. There's our view out the window. How many times have you seen that? If it's your first time, welcome. You're going to see a lot of that if you watch our videos. We've been doing this since I think July of last year, so almost a year. And today happens to be April the 25th. Good morning. It's Friday. Hope everybody had a good week. We had a great week here in Oak Island. Great week for records, great week for all kinds of stuff. And especially for Blue Moon, who's sponsoring our show this morning. Just kidding, they're not. It would be cool though if we actually had them. All right, what's up, Vionel? Talk to us this morning. He talks to me, actually. It's telepathic, so hold on. Yeah, I can't hear you, Vionel. Speak up. Oh yeah, do the Parliament poster. Okay, so here's a giveaway. If you don't have this, it came in a collection we bought. It's a poster from a Parliament record. We don't know which record it is. We could have figured it out, but we just thought, that's pretty cool. Let's give that away. So there is the poster giveaway. Now, how do you get that? Let's see. Maybe you make a purchase on biglovevinyl.com and you request it. First person who asks for it is going to get it. I don't know if that has any value. If it does, great. Your Rod Stewart Footloose and Fancy Free record, if it is missing the insert, we've got one of those too. You can just request it and we'll make sure you get it. I like to give away that stuff when we find those random inserts. Sorry, no Fleetwood Mac Rumors insert today. All these records we're going to talk about. I got some different stuff I'm going to do today. Some really cool sealed vintage stuff. Let me put this back. Good morning, Hurley. Good morning, Marilyn and Tom. How are you this morning? Miles, good to see you. George, thanks for coming. And Steve. Oh, Freddie's here too, and the boys. All right, here's what we're going to do this morning. I'm going to go through all the new stuff like I normally do. Also going to do a 25% off Japanese press sale. So that's coming up. 50% off of soundtracks. I'm going to go through all of our soundtracks and we'll do 50% off of any of them. Bunch of $10 records I want to do for $7, and then we'll see how much time we have left. But let's go ahead and get started. Happy Friday. Working Man's Dead is our first copy this morning that we're going to feature here. It's a US 1970. There it is in all its glory. $34. Check this out. Blink 182 Buddha. I'm going to move it over here so you guys can actually see the back of it. So this is a limited edition 1 of 1,000 pressed. It's a red and orange swirl. Isn't that pretty? We put that on the back so you guys could see it. That is a $45 record. It was pressed in 2013. There are the details on it if you're interested in buying that in the shop, or just hop on biglovevinyl.com and grab it. It is pre-owned, so that means it'll be part of our 4 or more pre-owned will get you 10% off of all of your pre-owned records in your cart today and every day on biglovevinyl.com. Ooh, this is a beauty. Look at this. Aretha Franklin, Never Loved a Man the Way I Love You. This is US 2019. Vinyl Me Please. Sorry about the glare. Vinyl Me Please pressing. It is a mono. Check that out. They pressed it in mono. Love these people. Great sounding records. And it's the purple and white. So you want to treat yourself. $50 for that Vinyl Me Please pressing of Aretha Franklin. That's such a good record. The very first song is Respect. Kind of a rare Willie Nelson record. I've seen 2 of these before. This is the second one. It's called Phases and Stages. $40 for Willie Nelson. Aftermath, the Rolling Stones. lot of glare this morning. $65. It's a US 1966 mono, and it's in the shrink wrap. So that shrink right there, kind of coming off a little bit up there in the corner, but that's the shrink that was on this mono pressing of this record from 1966. Old record with some old shrink wrap on it. $65. Not easy to find the monos. Beautiful U2, the Joshua Tree from 1987. That's the year it came out. It does have the insert poster. $45 if you need an OG U2 Joshua Tree. You can get it here at Big Love Vinyl. Frampton Comes Alive is $20. We've got a beautiful copy of Janet Jackson Control for $20. There's her brother Michael. We put them together, $22. Vinyl would like to spend some time with his friends, so we're going to put him right there sandwiched between the Jackson brother and sister. Have fun, Vinyl. Let me know when you're done. I'll pull you out of there. Blood, Sweat, and Tears. Nice copy. It's $15. That tells me it's probably that Columbia 2i, and it's very nice condition. Dog and Butterfly by Heart is $15. Got a super nice copy of Eat a Peach 2LP. Of course, Allman Brothers, their classic record for $45. Speaking of double LP classic records, Led Zeppelin, Physical Graffiti is also $45. Sade Promise, nice copy of Sade, $26. Guilty pleasure of mine for sure. Leonard Skinner, Give Me Back My Bullets is $20. U2, Under a Blood Red Sky, $15. I'm watching my screen here, y'all, to make sure I try to eliminate as much of the glare so that you can really see these. Judas Priest, Unleashed in the East. I'm not really a big fan of live records, but I have to tell you, this is a crazy good live album. I'd put it in my top 10 of live records. $25 too. Good price. This is the nicest copy of The Crazy World of Arthur Brown that I've seen. We priced it at $35. Look at that sleeve, and the vinyl is super nice. Man, I've seen a lot of those beat you know what. John Lennon, Imagine. Nice copy of that for $25. Stray Cats, Built for Speed is $15. Here's a first version on the sleeve. See, there's Marilyn. First version on the sleeve, a Rolling Stones, Some Girls is $45. Hope you all know the story about that first version. Greetings from Asbury Park, where Bruce misspelled Osbury, unfortunately, and it was too late to stop the pressing of the record, so it became Asbury Park. Did you know that's true? It is. $14. That's not true. Holst, The Planets, Leonard Bernstein and the New York Philharmonic. That is a $12 record. Birdland, Charlie Bird is $14. We've got Souther, Hillman, and Furry. J.D. Souther, rest in peace. Just lost him recently. Amazing, amazing artist. $12 for that record. There's England Dan and John Ford Coley, Dr. Jekyll, Dr. Heckle, and Mr. Jive. That is not easy to say in the morning. I might need some more beer. The Beatles, Abbey Road. This is a Canadian import, 1969. It's on the Apple label. C condition on the vinyl is $40. And B.B. King, L.A. Midnight. So we're into last week's records. So I'm going to go through these quickly and show you some of the stuff that's still here. This Kinks, very rare, 1994 is here. The Merrill Fankhauser, rare psychedelic piece, still here. The Gods, Contact High, is still here. We got a Rush self-titled. There's a Kantner and Slick, Best of Joe Tex, Randy Newman, Garnett Mims, really cool soul record from '64. And there's the Saxon Unleash the Beast, the UK import, super rare. Last one I'll show you and I'll move on is Jerry Garcia Acoustic Band, Almost Acoustic RSD from 2018 on green marble. That one's $85. There's some other stuff we've got here that's new. There's new arriving and pre-owned. Travis, I got all excited there because I did my pat for you, and I wanted to make sure to call you out on that. All right, we're going to move over and go ahead and show you what we've got in the sealed new arrivals. And there's some really, really cool vintage sealed stuff here. Steve Perry. How about a sealed copy from 1984 of Steve Perry's amazing solo record, Street Talk? It's going to go right there in our 80s vintage, still sealed section. You want a price on it? Okay, $40 for the sealed 1984. U2 Boy, sealed from 1983. That's a $50 copy. Never been opened. Buy these, open them, and play them, please. Billy Joel the Bridge is a sealed 1986 record for $30. We've got a sealed Stevie Nicks, Talk to Me. That's the hit from this one from 1985, Rock a Little. Lots of great 80s, vintage 80s sealed records. Blondie, Auto American, 1980 is when this came out. There she is, 1980, that's $30. Michael Stanley Band, my hometown band from Cleveland, Ohio. Sealed US 1981, great, great album, North Coast. Play a lot of Michael Stanley Band on my radio show, which, by the way, radio show is going to be moving on May 4th to Sundays. So if you listen to Vinyl Days on Cape Fear Radio on Saturdays at 3, we're moving to Sunday at 1 o'clock starting Sunday, May 4th. Please listen in. I'd love to get your feedback on what we're doing with our radio show. Leonard Skinner, Gold and Platinum, US 1979, sealed club press, 2LP, $45. Someone is going to buy that, I predict. Got two of these because it's the grape vinyl Fleetwood Mac Rumors limited edition purple grape translucent vinyl. Got two of those. Air, Moon Safari, one of my favorite records. This is a French band, electronic pop, really cool. There's a picture of the purple colored Rumors. So if you get this, it's going to look like that. Isn't that cool? Grape translucent. If you hold it up to the light, you can see through it. Here's a Teddy Swims, and this is the one that is the limited edition autographed vinyl. 2024 sealed limited edition, priced at $60. Difficult to price that one because it's got that, it's the one that's got the autographed vinyl, according to the hype sticker. Lenny Kravitz, Are You Gonna Go My Way? Got that sealed. Got a restock on Peter Gabriel and a restock on the Lauren Daigle, How Can It Be? This is the deluxe edition. So it's a 2LP, and still have these from last week. Pumpkins, Tracy, Kiss, Stone Temple Pilots, Jimmy Page and the Black Crowes, Wedding Singer, Disney, ABBA, Steven Wilson, Boston Bar-Kays. You can see all the other great stuff we've got here. This whole display is all sealed stuff. So we don't keep a ton of it here, but we do have the stuff that hopefully you're looking for. And this we're especially excited about. Maybe it's just me. I just love the fact that we've got records that are still sealed from, like this one from 1967. More of the Monkees, never opened. This one actually belongs up here. So it's an RSD. Okay, what are we gonna do next? I'm gonna go over here and have another sip of my morning beverage. Let's do 25% off Japanese presses. Here's the deal. Come in the shop, you're gonna need to contact me because I'll need to make the reduction. I haven't done it yet, but I wanted to make it in the video to show you what we have. If you go on biglovevinyl.com, these will be on there. You're gonna have to message me because we have not reduced these yet on the website. So if you will message biglovevinyl@gmail.com, we will get these marked down 25% for anyone who's interested in this sale. We're gonna do it for a week and then they're going back to their normal price. So only for you guys, we're doing this. $45 for Supertramp Breakfast in America. It's gonna show you, I'll give you the prices. Whitney Houston, 45, Eagles, 39, Chicago, 29. Again, we're going to do 25% all these prices. I'll say that maybe one or two more times if you're just joining. 45 on the Boston. Adam and the Ants is 25. Dionne Warwick is 25. Striper marked down to 39 and another 25% off of that. Chicago 25. Hanoi Rocks is 25. Styx, it's their first record. Japanese Press 45. Atlanta Rhythm Section is 29. Hall & Oates does not, there it has a price on it, $45. 38 Special, that one is 28. We've got Boz Scaggs at 27. Randy Meisner is 30. Bryan Adams 35. Quicksilver 38. Daryl Hall 25. Paul Simon is 25. Adam and the Ants. Prince Charming is 25. REO Speedwagon is 30. Paul Simon 25. Toto just $20. And wow, take another $4, $5 off of that. Wow, somebody get that. It's a great Toto album. Japanese Press. Gilroy was here. I get excited about Toto. Styx, that's $40. Scott Cousteau, love this record. Somebody get that. It's $19 and 20% off this week. REO Speedwagon. So this one's 45, but what you need to know is it's a master sound. So that is a different kind of Japanese press, and it is ones we think sound even better than the regular Japanese press records. So point that out. If you know what master sound is, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, where were we? Looks like that's where we were. There's Yes for 25. Bryan Adams is 30. Gilbert O'Sullivan 15. Haircut 100 25. Hall & Oates is 30. Greg Kihn 25. Jefferson Starship 30. Scritti Politti 26. Night Ranger 28. Mr. 28. UFO 35. Kenny Rogers 30. The Eagles 39. John Lennon 35. Toto is 30. That's Hydra. There's Footloose, and someone has moved the sticker down. 35. Monkeys is 30. Bob Welch is 30. Okay, so if you want any of those at 25% off, you can get as many as you want. They'll go first come, first serve, but you have to email me, biglovevinyl@gmail.com. Give me the name of the artist and the record. Next up, soundtracks. We're going to do 50% off of soundtracks. Same deal. These are not marked down on the website, so you will need to message me and move some doo-wop here so I can show you what we've got. Just had this idea before I shot the video. Didn't really do the prep on the website. Still wanted to shoot the video and tell you guys we're willing to do this. So 50% off of all these soundtracks. Are you ready? Star is Born, Amadeus. Uh-oh. I'll lose money on that one. Jesus Christ Superstar, 15. Jimi Hendrix, 16. Eddie and the Cruisers, 17. Chariots of Fire, 10. Again, take 50% off these prices. Fine Mess is 10. Dr. No is 16. Benny Goodman, 12. Elton John, that's Friends, 12. Foxes, look that one up. Some great artists on it. Donna Summer, Cher, Giorgio Moroder, $14. This is Heaven Help Us. Look who that is. Check it out. And look who that is. And look who that is. You recognize these folks? Yeah. That is $5. Somebody get it. I know who's on it. I do. Marvin Gaye, Martha Reeves and the Vandellas, Little Richard, oh wow, Sham, the Pharaohs, Four Tops, Otis Redding. Ooh. All right, so I'm just gonna leave it out in case someone's gonna buy that. Where was I? Local Hero, Mark Knopfler is 15. Metroland is also Mark Knopfler, and that one's 18. Perfect, look who's on the Perfect soundtrack. Lots of 80s, great. That's $5. Got $10, but it'll be $5 now on the 50% off sale. The Rose is 14. Ruthless People's 10. Tough Guys is 10. Under Fire 10. And Shaft is 20. And White Knights is 10. So again, those are all going to be 50% off, but you have to message me. message us. Best way is email, biglovevinyl@gmail.com. Get this doo-wop back where it needs to go. All right, you guys like that? Hopefully, I'll have only this many left because you guys just grabbed them at 50% off. Next up, what we're going to do is a crate of records that are all $10 here in the shop, but we're going to do $7 on any of these. Get as many as you want. You can get one, you can get all of them. But again, same deal. You'll need to message me, biglovevinyl@gmail.com, and let me know. Average White Band, Alan Parsons, Pat Benatar. Again, these are going to be $7 each. Blues Project, Nat King Cole. Exposed, 2 Dave Edmunds records. This was called Twangin', so make sure you tell me which one you want. Mick Fleetwood, Peter Frampton, Foghat, Jay Giles, Philip Glass, Lowell George, Hamilton, Joe Frank and Reynolds, Isaac Hayes, Joe Jackson, Al Jarreau, John Butcher Axis, Gordon Lightfoot, Levin Spoonful, Chuck Mangione, NRBQ, Olivia Newton-John, Nilsson, Orbison, Palmer, Rundgren, Skaggs, Santana, Cat Stevens, Sinatra, Starcastle, Springfield. There's another Stevens, Cat Stevens, Ringo Starr, Simply Red, Steve Winwood, Neil Young. This one's called Hawks and Doves, and this one is called Stars and Bars, 2 Neil Young records. Spirit, Joe Perry, Brendan Benson from the Raconteurs, Randy Meisner, and these are all also $7, and these are sealed. Utopia, Philip Bailey, Tracy Ann and Danny, Julian Lennon, and McGuffey Lane. $7. You have to message me at biglovevinyl@gmail.com to get that special pricing. Okay, so last thing I'm going to do is I was going to do a section thing, but I think I'll wrap up. I see the time. We've gone a little bit long here. Just want to invite everybody to listen to the radio show. We're going to be on Saturday, so it's tomorrow from 3 to 5 on Cape Fear Radio. Here's what we're going to be playing. Andrew Gold, Lonely Boy, Evanescence and Devo, songs called Going Under, Roxette, Peter Schilling, The Police, Flyleaf. Crank that one up. It's going to happen around 3:30, but I'm going to get a call from the radio station and that says, don't ever play that again, because it's a really, really, really loud, hard song. Daniel Wiley, Human League, Carole King. I'm just kidding. They don't do that. Toto, In Excess, Journey. We're doing a Together Forever on Journey. That'll be fun anytime feeling that way. Blondie, Bowie, Golden Earring, Talking Heads, Bruce Hornsby, more Toto, Rick Springfield, Kinks, Lindsey Buckingham, Edgar Winter. It's going to be a great, great show of music. Again, Saturday, 3 to 5 on Cape Fear Radio. You can just download the Cape Fear Radio app on your phone and listen to it on your phone. You can put it on your Bluetooth and crank it in your home stereo, or go to capefearradio.com and listen. All right, cheers everybody. Happy Friday. We'll see you next week.